Hello, my name is Dan Richardson. Welcome to my thoughts on where the Crawdads sing. I swear, up until like a week ago, I was calling this movie Up to the Crawdaddies Sing. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. This movie is about a girl named Kata. Kata lives out in basically the bayou, the marshlands of North Carolina. This film was made in southern Louisiana. So Louisiana, good on you. And you can tell. Plus, I'm pretty sure North Carolina doesn't have any marshlands, but I could, of course, be wrong. This film, like I said, is about her. She lives up in the marshlands, and she's wanted she's tried for a murder of someone that she had been doing things with, kind of semi-dating, I feel like maybe a year or two, up to the point of this movie. This movie is sort of present day. But we basically see her entire life up to that point. A little bit when she's a little kid, a lot when she's like a teenager, and now when she's like in her mid-20s. And this film crafts an interesting mystery on who killed this guy that she was kind of dating. And this movie does a good job at creating that mystery of whether or not she did it without actually having any real suspects presented. There's this one other person that it could possibly be, but the film never really points a finger at them. And this film does a good job at making that sort of point be made with, not necessarily who did it, but how is she gonna get out of it? That's where this film's, I think, brilliance lies. And this is quite a compelling film. If you're a female and you're worried that this isn't gonna be fun for your boyfriend, just know it's not really super romance driven. It's definitely leans more towards how The Last Duel presented itself. If you've seen The Last Duel, I'm going to assume you haven't. So The Last Duel is basically about one of the final sort of duels for a lady's hand that happened in medieval France. And it centers around a he said, she said sort of situation involving Matt Damon, Adam Driver, and the actress who plays Millie from Free Guy. It evolves around a he said, she said type of situation with that film. That movie's isn't super palatable, I think, to modern day audiences, which is probably part of the reason why it didn't do so well. Although the trailer didn't really say what that film is actually about, like what the duel is about. But this movie is most certainly a little bit better marketed than that was. But yeah, like this film is compelling, and you'll feel sad at parts, you'll feel good at parts. An issue you could, I guess, just throw out the film is that the actors who play the adult versions of Kaya, of Tate, I think his name is Tate, not Tay, Tate, and other sort of adult characters, they don't necessarily, they're shown through the different sort of points of Kaya's life, but they aren't necessarily aging all that much. You know, like teenage Kaya still looks like mid-20s Kaya, and that's fine. That just comes with the territory of having a movie where you get an actress young enough that she can pull off teenage version of character, or older teenage version of character, and mid-20s version of character. That's fine. And yeah, that's basically fine. The movie plays pretty much fair with the mystery, especially considering the fact that there's not actually too much mystery to it. It's just how does Kaya prove that she didn't kill this guy? So yeah, if you're looking for it is actually a hard-hitting drama, and it's most certainly, I think, for an older PG-13 audience. So if you go and see it this weekend, possibly do keep the kids younger than 13 probably at home, and be prepared to probably cover your 13-year-old to 15-year-old's eyes. But yeah, this movie had like rated R trailers in front of it for some reason. You know, Don't Worry Darling, or Please Don't Worry Darling, or whatever the hell that movie's called, with Harry Styles, who, yeah, is trying to act now. I don't know if he's any good or not. There's a movie called She Said that's about Harvey Weinstein, and something I kind of think is humorous is that probably a lot of people who are making that movie probably are involved in sex scandals themselves. And other trailers and stuff. And there were some annoying people at the beginning of just talking. Thankfully, they quieted down because everyone was captivated by this film. And yeah, also, there's some like flat out, almost full frontal nudity, almost kind of, with this film. Kaya, you can basically see like this part of her chest, like she has the, you know, covered up, but she basically has like this part of her chest showing, like, so everything like here. And I was surprised that they had the camera being able to see that low, that south of the arm border. But that's just something that I thought was interesting. This is a pretty good movie, and I think it's okay for like a middle schooler to see it. That's basically all it is for now. Remember, Gami especially, those very much. Have a very nice day. And of course, no spoilers in the comments. God bless.